Wow, we're live. Hello, hello, hello. It's been an awesome day, a wonderful day. And this is 5:02. Um, I'm linking with my sister all the way from Australia. And I live in New Jersey, United States. She's my business partner. And it's been an awesome journey. So, my name is Gladys. I am the face behind this page. So my sister too is streaming on her page, and I would like her to introduce herself. She's also a mentor in this business. Okay, Sister Hannah, over to you.
Hello from good morning or good afternoon or good evening from wherever you're following us from. My name is Hannah. I am a mom of five, residing currently in Perth, Australia, but I am originally from West Africa.
Yeah, good, good, good. I'm also from West Africa, Nigeria to be specific. I'm a mom of four, and I'm in the hospitality. The I am in the hospitality. Uh, I'm gonna say field. But I'm also a digital business entrepreneur. What do we do? Myself and my sister and many others, we help parents, we help professionals, we help people from all walks of life start their own digital business so that they can also earn like we're earning online, they earn income through their social media. And so what do? We plug you right into our system which has been proven to be 99.9% successful for anybody and everybody that joins. And while we plug you in, we will offer you mentorship and also our coaching through us and through our community. So this is what we're going to talk to you about today. Okay, Sister Hannah, right?
Yes.
Okay. Myself and Sister Hannah have been in this business well over a year. I've been in it for 19 months now, and Sister Hannah has been there well over a year too. We never knew ourselves and we met online. And this is why we tell you that you leverage your social media. This business opportunity, it's where strangers turn to friends and eventually become family. So without taking much of your time, today's topic is centered on fear, and it's based off an instruction: fight fear. We're going to tell you how to fight fear in order for you to be wealthy. Some ears are tingling, right, Sister Hannah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sister Hannah, I have one question for you. I already know you know the word fear, but what
Yes.
can fear do to an individual in any platform? It really, it's not about business, but that word fear, FEAR. So, what do you think fear can do to an individual?
I think the most important thing is fear just stop you from experiencing something, the unknown, you know. As humans, we are afraid of change. We are afraid of going out of what is familiar to us, what we are used to do, or where we are used to be or to live. You know, the familiarity. Sometimes it's very hard to just, break the cycle and do something new, but of course, we also live as, if I might say, we live in a world where there are several challenges in life. There are several things that happens, and I think it's quite normal that there is a certain amount of fear that arises within us.
Yeah.
It's just that I think the worst thing about fear is not facing it, because you cannot stop fear to arise in your heart.
True.
But not dealing with it, I think, is worse.
Good. What I took out from this is we can't stop fear from coming up, especially looking at the world we live in. And
Mm,
secondly, what I got from what you say is facing it headlong. And you know what? Fear is what people do not want to entertain at all.
yes.
In fact, in a world where we live and it's so uncertain, people are not ready to accept that they are fearful. They live in denial.
Mm,
Example is when you actually ask somebody, "Are you okay?" and the person says, "Yes, I am okay." You are in the medical field. You
mm,
hear oftentimes when people say, when you ask people your patients, you ask them, "Are you okay?"
mm,
They say yes. But the next minute, you find out they are not okay. That's
mm,
fear of facing it. And
yes.
that's actually what keeps people away from making those necessary changes they need in their life, in the life of their family, changing from one level to another level, moving up. And everything we do in life, if we don't face this fear, 10 years after, we will still be right at the same spot of life. So
Mm,
good. Another question I have, Sister Hannah, is do you think fear is worth fighting? Like we say, fight fear. Do you think fear is worth fighting?
yes, of course, because how can I say, like fear, if someone got injured in a way because of maybe falling from a chair or swimming or whatsoever, it's normal instinct that you don't want to come close to that thing, that caused you pain.
Yeah.
When it comes to business, what I came to realize that many people has gone through scam,
Yeah.
like during pandemic, when people use a lot technology and people were looking for job opportunities online. Of course, there is always a dark side, people who are dishonest who take advantage of the situation, and you know and it hurts people, and it bring people to lack that trust, because
Yeah.
maybe never expect this to happen. So now when you've gone through that pain, you now fear because you don't know whom you can trust, you see. So that's why I think that when it comes to our business, we have always the opportunity to make a make a research,
Yeah.
to pay. We always say to the people to come and pay the $149,
Yeah.
look and dig and face it. Don't just I think there is also a pattern to those scammers. Most of those scammers, you never see them.
Yes.
I've been scammed like last year at least 3 times.
Wow.
Something inside of me kept on, okay, I condemn myself, but at the end of the day, I was kind of saying, there is something, because life is not supposed to be the
Yeah.
way it is, because things have changed. I don't know who is unable to see that things have changed. I
That's
just
true.
posted I think I posted 2 days ago a video about a man that was saying that employer, what they are doing is that they're putting fake, jobs on the on online,
Online.
and people go and look for jobs, and they are not all hired, or they get an interview but they don't hire them. The thing is, they actually don't need them.
Yes.
There is something behind. So I think that people have not yet realized that the job market has changed.
Filled out.
Yes. So if I were to remain in the feeling, in the fear, in what has happened to me last year, I would have never taken a step of faith. I would have just say, okay, that's life. Let's just, continue to do my 9 to 5,
Yeah.
that's life. But then I think, okay, what did I do? I've tried my best. I've always worked well, never had any issue at my workplaces. I've always been, resilient when it comes to studies. Like, our background back in
Yeah.
Africa, study is like the first.
Yeah.
So study, do your best, and then find job, you know? So we've done all these steps. It's not that we have never done it, but it's as if when I look my life and I look my kids, my family, I say, wow, 20 years have passed so fast.
Yes.
Then I analyze, I say, okay, so I've done this, I've done that, I've studied, I've worked several jobs, but then where am I today? Am I able to leave a legacy to my family? Am
Yeah.
I able to even take care of my parents? You know, am I able to do certain things? No, people work because of a certain status and position in life.
That's true.
But then they forget that the purpose for you working is not just for yourself, or it's not even for having one vacation a year. Because when you have one vacation, you think, oh, I've come,
I've done a lot.
I've arrived. No, that's not the case. So
Yeah.
when I analyze, I balance. I looked at, okay, I've been scammed. It hurts, but do I want to go back and live again the 20 next years of my life like the one that just passed?
No way.
No. So there are opportunities because I'm seeing people, you know, having these experiences. I say there is something. So what I did, I paid the 149, and it took me some months, and I looked into the business, what it was, and it was completely different. You could see people, you could talk like me and you now, we talk,
Yeah.
we see each other, isn't it? But the people that I was come, I never saw their
Saw them.
faces. Never.
Wow.
Never, not even the community. They never even have a website, a place where you can go and do some training. Not at all. They were the ones in control. You just send the money, they're gonna do the job for you, but then you never see the money. You understand? So
Yeah.
those are the things that I've realized that is good to do your due diligence, isn't it? So, yeah, just to answer to what you ask, I think that if I were to just remain on, you know,
Yeah.
fear of what has happened to me last year and not doing it again, I would have not just find myself in this situation and looking at the opportunity that is for me. I think this business is just gold. It's wonderful.
It's gold, man.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I know that our audience are hearing it. For those who have had one or two ugly incidents or incidences about how to go online and seeking for something. First of all, I admire your bravery and any other person who at some point didn't get it right,
Mm,
start again. One thing I took up from this is that you learned from it. You had to fight the fear in order for you to be in this particular business opportunity that is gold, man. It is.
mm.
In fact, I'm going to say diamond, man.
Mhm.
It's a win-win on every side. Tell me, let me
Yes.
hear. Tell me any other online business that is better than what we are in. Just apart. Assuming we're not here, we just came to check it out. Having checked other ones, tell me,
Yeah.
it's taxable. It's
Mm-hmm.
globalized. You can do
Yes.
it from anywhere. You have
Mm-hmm.
a phone, a laptop, a desktop. It's easy. The tools, the app, the AI features, the automated features, which gives
Mm-hmm.
you notification, and also you free answer. And when
Mm-hmm.
people are talking to you, you send them to a webinar to watch a webinar. And from the webinar, the community does it for you. So
Yes.
90% of all the jobs you do, we don't sell nothing. I mean, count it. You don't have to bother family and friends. So this is
Mm.
how to fight a fear. How to fight a fear. Sister Hannah said it already. It is for you to take action again. We're mentors. Myself and Hannah, we're mentors. And you'll be assigned a personal mentor, like I said. We will hold your hand and make sure that you become successful. What more? I have said it before. I got into a business. Mentor Hannah, I got into a business, and that business was all about bookkeeping. They told me you do a book. That was the first one when I was looking for something during the pandemic.
Mm.
And they said if you pay and then, long story cut short, they dump the training on you and you figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, so where are all the mentoring? Who takes me from my right to my left? Nobody. I just sit
Mm.
in front of my computer. I don't know what else to do. Now they send you a box to your address. It has books in it. So
Mm-hmm.
those books, they now tell you there's a second part of the book that will take you to the second phase, and you have to pay. So the payments are unending.
All my
But this
days.
particular business opportunity is a one-stop payment of $149 that has a 30 days money back.
Mm-hmm.
That is, check out the business within 30 days. Every business is not for everybody. And if you think it's not for you, take back your money. Guys, we have to learn to pay for ourselves. If Mentor Hannah didn't pay for ourselves, she wouldn't have known, or she wouldn't have at this point say the difference between that business she did and this particular opportunity. That's how to
Mm.
kill the fear. That's how to fight fear. I mean, for everybody who became successful, they had principles laid out, they followed, and here are the tools. Everything is video based. So if you like to watch movies, this business opportunity is for you. The
Yeah.
videos are laid out in seconds and 2, 3 minutes for you to watch and follow.
Indeed. And if I may add to what you just say, you see, this week, my son had a topic on, he had to talk about a scientist, a very famous scientist. So I came across, he just chose, I think he chose Albert Einstein. And I didn't know fully the story. But then when I went through it, I was like amazed. Indeed, if you look at the most successful people on this earth, have you realized that these people were all bullied? They were struggling. Albert Einstein couldn't speak properly until he was 4, 5 years old. You know, he was bullied, he was struggling at school. Like, if someone like that had to stop, he wouldn't have found, the formula that he found about
Yeah.
relativity. So there are certain testimony when you look. I think it's good to look at people achievement, because I really love to see real life stories. You know,
Yeah.
so I think it's important to understand that in life is, or you fight, or if you sit, nothing will happen.
Nothing.
Because in life, you are gonna find challenges, you're gonna face certain things. But deep inside of you, if you have that urge that tells you that this is not supposed to be life, then
Yeah.
that means there's something that you can do. So
Mm.
there is no justification to sit back. Like I tell my kids, at your age, I didn't have YouTube to learn. I
Yeah.
didn't have Google. You guys have everything. And I feel almost as if youth are wasting almost their time.
Yes.
Why are you wasting your time? So I think that we cannot stop fear, but we can face it. We have to make a decision.
Yes.
When a human in itself say enough is enough,
Enough is enough.
then that's where
Being tired
change.
of being tired.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm,
Being tired of being tired. You know,
yes.
I remember speaking to somebody that was last week. Okay. So I was talking to the person because she made just this one comment. She said, you know what? I'm tired of having people talk to me like a baby, like
Oh,
I'm a child. So I listened. And because, because of this business opportunity, we have learned to help people and
yes.
we can't hold it back. That's why we show up even right now to let people know that there's a way out of being tired. So I said
Mm,
this to her. Why do you say this? She said that she used to have a colleague. They were at the same level, and suddenly she was upgraded and she became a supervisor. She said
oh,
she never knew that that lady had something on her inside. I said, what do you mean? She said, oh my God, she's so mean. She talks to her like they were not, the same level before. And
yeah.
that she, every little thing she complains, she tells her boss what's
Oh,
going on. And she said to herself that they had to cut down one day. I started laughing.
oh my
I said to
day.
her, I asked her, are you really tired? She said, yes, I am. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. I said, if really you're tired, I have an option. I have something that as soon as you step into it, I give you within 6 months to a year, you will tell a different story. You will fire your
Yeah.
boss. She laughed at it. She became curious and asked me what it was. I told her, are you ready to pay $149 to get details to assess the premium package of this opportunity, which has a 30 days money back? And she said to me, $149. It's not too much. Anyway, since you said it's something I'm going to get back, and I said to her, give me your email address. And guys, I want to use this opportunity to tell you our website is on the
Yes.
screen.
Mm,
And if you want to find out more, access the premium package, any one of us, go to our website, put in
yes.
your name and a working email address. I always say working email address because you might just want to put in any kind of email. You're not going to get this info. You're not
No.
going to get the details. You will still be at one spot. Meanwhile, the knowledge has come right at your door. So put in a working email address and you will get the details so that you can take the next step and register and start this business opportunity, which is
Yes.
transferable to your loved ones, either to your children, your spouse, your mom, your dad, anybody at all. It's transferable. This is building wealth. So the lady, after talking to her, she said, wow, it's good. You said I'm not going to sell anything. I said, not at all. You leverage the social media. I plug you in. I am the one to plug you into the system because you go through my website, I plug you in, then
Yes.
every other thing will be made for you. 10% of the thing is show up. Show up for the webinars 2 times in a week and 2 major webinars, and there are other subgroups. So it's made easy. If you're not there live, you join a replay and ask your
Yes.
question even from the replay. You will be answered immediately. And
Yes.
she said, okay. In a split second, you know what she said? How are
No.
you sure it's going to work? Oh my God. I said, this is fear now talking. The
Yeah.
real you spoke to me the first time and said, okay, I'm willing to make a change. Now, the second you, which is fear, when you've given it thought, you now say, oh, I said to her, listen, it's up to you what you want to do in your life.
Yes.
If you want to change, you have to go for it. You can't sit down and bemoan yourself and
Mm-hmm.
wish you had done something XYZ before. Listen, if you had done something before and you were not consistent in it, you will still not succeed.
Mm.
So she said to me, okay, you know, somebody told me that all this online business, somebody. And I said to her, somebody told you, but have you experienced it? Experience
Oh,
is the
yeah.
best teacher.
I love to say this. I always love to say this, especially, when my kids come and they will tell me, oh, my friend said so and so and so. I say, okay,
Mm-mm.
have you experienced this?
Yes,
Yes, people can talk, but have you done your own research? Because you cannot live your life based on others' experience.
that's true. That's true. So when I said that, she paused. I said, I have not experienced it. I said, why don't you have the experience now? Why don't you allow me to walk you through? I will be your direct mentor. And you will have a coach too assigned to you. So this is like a double barrel gun that you
Yeah.
have to shoot down every barrier and become successful.
Yeah. And if I may add, when I, for example, say that you have to experience it for yourself, you see, when people ask you, um, do you think I'm going to succeed? I'm not the one to define your success.
Yes,
Because, like, for example, in our business, you might be there maybe 1 year.
yes.
Someone come in a matter of 6 months is way ahead of you. It
That's
can be
mindset.
due to yeah, it's mindset. But I've seen also communities. There are communities that are very strong. You know,
Yeah,
you understand. So at the end of the day, you cannot compare
that's
because
true.
each and every one of our journey is different.
That's true.
That is excluded the online business. Even in the real world, if me and you we go to high school or we go to university together, we do the same courses, it doesn't mean we get the same job. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean that our journey will be the same. So
Mhm.
why are we asking other people if I am going to succeed? No, your success is all on how you are going to understand the business and how you are going to apply it. And
Yeah.
since it's self-paced, It's self-paced. You
Yeah.
choose and decide how much you want to work in this business.
Yes.
So then we cannot compare each other because my journey is different than yours.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And very, very importantly, irrespective of the journeys being different, you have to have the right mindset. You
Indeed.
cannot bring in an employee mindset into entrepreneurship.
Mm,
Employee is you treat anything anyhow, as you know, at the end of every week you get a paycheck.
yes.
But entrepreneurship is that you are the one seeing through the details, reading
Yes.
through the lines. You, when
Yes.
others are sleeping, you are awake. But one good thing about this business opportunity, nothing keeps you awake.
Mm,
Nothing keeps you awake. It is a tool that a 14-year-old can understand very well. But the only thing
yes.
is that you have to be 18 to be part of this business. And
Yes.
age is not a barrier. If you're 100 years, you can still comprehend this business opportunity is for you.
Oh, yeah. And we have so many people from all ages. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Like no, it was this week, I think, or last week. So we had a lady that was 70. 70. She said, if I can do it, you can do it
yes,
too. Oh, my goodness. There are people who are not tech savvy, they
yeah,
are in this business. There are people who don't even have English as the language.
yeah.
They are my
The
language is
training
French.
package is in all languages now.
Yeah. So we just upgraded.
Yeah, we just
Oh my
upgraded
goodness.
on
Yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever is your language. And
Yes.
people don't know I speak English as a Nigerian, and Mentor Hannah speaks French.
Yeah. Imagine
So,
that.
but the training package is in French, is in English,
Yes.
and we are still upgrading the more that if you're Igbo, I'm from the Igbo tribe, you're gonna hear Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Idoma, whatever, and also in other languages in other countries.
Because
So
it's global.
this is just for everybody to be successful. And also,
Yes.
Mentor Hannah, I said something the other day, and somebody almost didn't buy it. I said, what if COVID hits again? The person saw me
Eh,
like a very negative person. And the person said, go for me, go for me. I say, yes. Don't rid yourself of reality. Like you said,
oh,
Mentor Hannah, like we are living in a world where there's so many challenges. So fear is up our sleeves. But the
mhm.
thing is that a lot of people don't want to face it, but you have to
Yes.
face it. You have to put yourself out there. Ask yourself difficult questions right now. As you do your 9 to 5, that you can never hand over to your children, you cannot hand it over to your loved ones. And when your employer is tired of you, can fire you at any time.
Anytime.
Anytime you can be
I'm
fired.
telling you. I'm
And
telling you.
even
It's
if
not.
on the wall of that organization you are put up there as the best employee. But let me
Mhm,
give you good news. News
mhm.
flash. It is because you're doing all the work for your employer to be rich, build
Yeah.
their own empire. That's why your
Yeah.
picture is hung. That's psychology.
Of course. Of
So
course.
how
The-
about you turn things around for yourself from every
yeah.
field? If you think your job is paying you right, do you have time flexibility? If you think the job is not okay, have you gone on those vacations?
Mhm.
Are you sure that your kids are going to go to school without student loans? Listen, if we don't plan to succeed, if we fail to plan, someone said, then we have planned to fail. And
Yeah.
because myself, and Mentor Hannah and 200,000 plus people in this business community and counting have decided that our lives is not going to go in one direction. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to take an acceleration where all that we need and desire in life is possible. That's
Amen.
why we're in this business. That's our
Thank you.
big why. Our big
Oh,
why
yes.
is to make sure that the 20 years of our life, listen, I graduated from the university 2004.
Ooh.
It's quite a while, long time. I graduated from the university 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And 2024 is 20 years I left
Yes.
the university.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that our parents told us, go to school, graduate, get a good job, then you will be rich. 65% of it is true. 35 is not. You know why I said that? The very best thing is that we have acquired education.
Yes.
But looking at the trend right now, the world where we're in, we cannot choose not to be dynamic.
Oh, yes.
Dynamism is key to the
Yes.
world we live in right now. It's changing.
Yes.
When I went to school with my textbook and my pen. I sit in the class and I buy handouts, the school I went to. But right
Hmm.
now, even my kids just closed when the school closed for this school year, they gave them all their Chromebooks.
Hmm.
I never had Chromebooks.
No.
We paid, remember back home, you paid to do to be trained on the computer.
Yes.
And not everybody could afford it.
No.
And besides, we had few places that were doing it. And we call them business centers, right?
Yeah.
But right now we have the digital world right at our fingertips
Everywhere.
and on our palm.
Yes.
And that's why the traditional business of brick and mortar is no longer working.
No,
It's no longer working. You
it's
order
just
food
working for the
online.
few. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
you
just
order
working
food
for the
online.
few. Yeah, yeah. You see here, for example, in the mines, they are using like the machine, that drives. I don't know how you call it, the forklift is computerized.
Robot is
It can
robotic.
drive by itself. What
Yeah,
does it mean? Reduction of staff, isn't
that's
it?
true.
Mm. So, teachers, what is happening with the teachers?
AI.
So, if you continue, even in hospitality, I was doing hospitality. What is going on? COVID has
Yeah,
shown us that they can actually, even the hospitality, the main important thing is to have people, is a people business and everything, but
yeah,
they can use robots.
that's
There
true.
is, yeah, so there is no need, like in the airport. How many flight attendant or how many people, you just go and you do your check-in by yourself.
By
So how
yourself,
many
you
people
slot
have
in your card and you put in your number, and that's it,
yeah,
the code that have been sent to your phone. You
that's
verify
it.
your flight. Boom.
That's it. In the grocery shopping,
The same
you
thing.
do it by yourself.
Self checkout.
So what is going on? There is a downsizing of,
Yeah. Even in all
staff.
of these eateries, restaurants, you walk
Yes,
in. It's no longer necessary that somebody at the front counter is going to tell you, hello, good morning. No, you walk
you go.
straight to the kiosk and you order by yourself. And a restaurant that used to have 10 people will have to cut the staff to 4 persons. So what
Indeed.
happened to the six?
Mm.
They're not going to be with us. I tell people by 2026, I'm not sure how many people will have a regular job. Like you said, all of these employers put up fake employment just to keep interviewing people and let people feel like the labor market they're hiring. They're not
Yeah.
hiring nobody.
No.
They're making use of these digitalized systems to cut
Mm.
down, make more profit for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, these robots, when they buy it, they are giving guaranteed and warranted. So these
Yes.
companies repair them, put them in shape, make sure it's working for them to make money.
Yes.
And still you're so hopeful that somebody's gonna hire you. No, wake up. Wake up and check out this business opportunity.
Mm.
Mentor Hannah and I mean, we don't want to take your time, but this is our heartbeat. Our heartbeat is to help as many
Yes.
professionals, as many parents, as many stay at home mom, stay at home dad, as many young people who are 18-year-old and counting for you
Mm-hmm.
to start early and build wealth. Using
Yes.
these simple tools, the phone you have, your iPad, your laptop, and leveraging the social media, you earn.
Yes.
You earn money. So now you earn this money, and the money doesn't stop at it.
No.
You have to now do what you have always wanted to do. And if you don't know, Mentor Hannah and myself were believers.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that the desire of each and every one of us is to make sure that the missions are going on, the gospel is moving forward, that people are cared for, irrespective of what your religion is. If you live in a community, if we can impact you, we will impact you. All of these things are not done with water, they are done with income. But you
Mm-hmm.
have to, first of all, take charge of your
Yes.
income by
Mm.
establishing this. So I encourage you, for those who are watching us and for those people who will watch the replay, I encourage you to check out this business opportunity. Any one of
Yeah.
us, look through our website because we are the ones to plug you into this system. So this is your easy way inroad into the business opportunity. Our website is on the screen here. Go there, register your name and a working email address. Watch the webinar there. Don't be in a hurry. You have never been in a hurry in your 9 to 5. So don't be in a hurry in this one because you're going to build massive wealth. But you have to take
Mhm.
it step by step. And don't
Yes,
forget
indeed.
to register to access the premium package with $149. Which has a
Mm.
30 days money back. And then
Mm.
we will hold you by the hand as your mentor and coaches, and you will experience success. So, Mentor Hannah, what you can give us your last word?
Oh, thank you so much for having me today. And really, with everything that we spoke, I believe that we've kind of gave a lot of nuggets. And like my sister just told you, take a step of faith. Don't allow fear to hold you back from this opportunity. And as we said, you can pay the $149 and you can see for yourself
Yes,
if this business is for you. Then within the 30 days, if you feel that is not for you, you'll get your money back.
that's
So
true.
this is a wonderful opportunity. Just seize really the moment because time are very challenging, and it shows that it's time to do something. It's time to take care of ourselves, time to take care of our families. Time it's time to take control. And
Yeah.
that's really something that is in my heart that I really want to share to people, because
Yeah.
we have to wake up. Is not anymore the time to sit
Yes.
and just complaining about the government and whatsoever, or the prices that are going up. And I even realize that most of the people that complain are the people that are struggling,
Yeah.
because the rich are always finding ways to
Be
increase
richer.
their money. They know how to do that. So the people that are complaining are the people who are in the middle class and the people with low wages. So
Yeah.
let's stop to fight the government, and let's stop to fight whatsoever that we feel that life is throwing at us. Let's see the beauty and the opportunity that is in front of us. And really, I encourage people, you can do it. There is
Yes.
nothing you can't. There
Yes.
is nothing. You are unique. There is no one like you. Your
Yeah.
journey is unique. So take that step of faith and really start to build your life in
Yeah.
a wonderful way.
Yeah. Okay. Having said this, Mentor Hannah, I just want you to use, let's use one more minute. For those who don't hear English, and I know that several francophone countries, people want to do this, but they're like, oh, the English is too much. How am
Mm-hmm,
I going to comprehend? So I just want to use 1 minute and say that in French so that my
mm-hmm.
French sister, my French brother will know that there's room for everybody in here. Take it
Indeed.
off. 1 minute.
All right. Alors, bonjour, bonsoir et bon après-midi à tous ceux qui nous ont suivis. Peut-être je pense que je vais prendre le temps de fois aussi de faire des vidéos en français, mais nous avons pris le temps de parler de la peur. Donc, ce qui était important pour nous, c'était en fait pouvoir exprimer l'importance de ne pas seulement euh, rester assis et avoir cette peur et simplement rester sans rien faire. Parce que nous pensons qu'il est très important dans la vie que quand vous avez la peur, il faut penser pourquoi est-ce que j'ai cette peur? Pourquoi est-ce que cela me stoppe de faire ce que j'aimerais faire? Donc, je pense que ce que nous avons parlé, je prendrai le temps de faire un petit vidéo et expliquer un peu plus dans les détails de ce que nous avons parlé en ce moment, que je pense qu'il est très important. Et ce business que nous faisons, c'est un business qui est super. Et je vais donner plus de détails et j'espère que cela vous bénira. À plus.
Yes. Merci.
De rien.
Oh, thank you. It's been an amazing evening. I mean, I don't want to go. And I know that Mentor Hannah don't want to go, but we got to go, guys. But one thing we are expecting that you have heard us and that you will do something. Don't complain no more. Two, three jobs are not what you need. What you
No.
need is knowledge. And here is the knowledge. So access any one of us, our website, go to our profile pictures on our profiles on Facebook. You will see our numbers. Text us, call us on WhatsApp. My sister is in Australia. I live in the United States. And you see how we have been able to bring this good news to you. We want you to respond. We encourage you. Fight the fear by taking action. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye.